Okay, what's going on, everybody? Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. I know the background is a little different. I'm actually in New York City. Shout out to New York City. I'm having a blast out here. I done ate enough pizza to last me a long time. Clubs don't close till 4. I'm from Houston. They close at 2. I guess like most cities, but clubs don't close till 4 out here. So, shout out. Big ups to New York. It's people out there treating me right. They're kicking it with me. They hollering at me. I had a little party in the room, and it got really, really live in here. So, I appreciate the love, New York. The reason I'm doing this video was because on my last video, I actually mentioned bitch niggas, and, I had a couple people ask me, can you elaborate, or, you need to do a video on bitch niggas. Well, you can't necessarily do a video on them, but you can speak of the characteristics of them. So you can kind of recognize one off the rip when you see one. It's really not that hard to do. But after I give you these characteristics, I'm sure you can figure it out. Now, normally I do a video on women, but I won't do a video on women because I've done a video on women before called Man Eaters. So feel free to go check that video out. It's on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/iHustleNation. And it's on the main site, www.iHustleNation.com. I wanted to get this video out for the simple fact that since I mentioned it, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it, but nobody can actually give a clear-cut understanding on what a bitch nigga is. So I've devised a list, like I always do. 10 characteristics of what a bitch nigga is. Okay, number 1, he leans on his own understanding. Now, y'all know, I don't know if I'm sure y'all heard your pastor say, how the Bible says, lean not on your own understanding. But what bitch niggas do is they lean on their own understanding. They feel like you can't tell them anything. You can show a bitch nigga in writing that he's wrong, but he's so prideful he just not going to admit to it. He feels like he knows everything and you can't prove him wrong on anything. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm a bit of a know-it-all myself. I ain't hating on that, but I'll at least Google it or look it up. And if I'm wrong, I'll be like, okay, I'm wrong. You got me. But a bitch nigga, no, he gonna lean on his understanding. He's not gonna budge. Number 2, he's a name caller. Here's what I never understood about guys getting in fights with women. They call them bitches, hoes, tricks, sluts, tramps, all that there. I ain't never got into it with no girl and did all that. To me, name calling is so extra for a man to do. Like, you a man. Like, all that name calling you doing, name calling is just a bitch nigga trait. Calling them, just calling them all kind of names. You figure we grown, bro. Like, this is not recess. You don't just get to calling, names and shit like that. It's just something grown people don't do. Number 3, they do tit for tat. Well, she did it, so why can't I? That's that tit for tat bitch nigga shit. Well, she stayed out till this, so I'm gonna go out and do this too. Well, she was talking to a dude, so I'm gonna turn around and talk to a chick too. That tit for tat type shit. It's pretty much gamey. It's just, that's what bitch niggas do. Number 4, they air out their business and beef publicly. They love to let everybody know what's going on with them. Now, here's the thing. I've had beef with guys in these streets before. But the truth of the matter is, you've never heard it come out of my mouth. Now, the other guy might talk about it, but you ain't going to hear it come out of my mouth because I'm just not. Why would I tell you what's going on? It's not like you're going to help her to solve it. It's none of your business. If somebody got beef with me, they can call me, like a grown man to talk about it. If they can't do that, then clearly it's not worth talking about. But I'm not going to tell everybody else what's going on. But they love to air it out publicly. You ever see people on Facebook, they take shots. Like, I block so many people out my news feed when they get on there. Yeah, you hating ass hoes, keep my name out your mouth. Oh yeah, these hating ass niggas hating on me because of what I got. Do you. Don't worry about doing me. Who gives a fuck, man? It's a social network. Airing out beef on, telling everybody or Facebook or Twitter and beef, that's just bitch nigga shit. Like, you'll never catch my status. I can get in a fight that day and my status will still be a random ass funny because I just don't take it as seriously as most people do. But clearly you can always tell the weak, the bitch niggas in the weak because they status is aimed at somebody but won't drop their name in it. You want to know nigga I respect? I ain't seen nobody do it yet, but I ain't never seen nobody get on there and just straight put their name on there. Like, hey, and I'm talking about this dude right here. I'm like, ooh. But nah, they don't do that. Bitch niggas, they just take a lot of shots, but they not going to make no move. Number 5, they have periods. You ever talk to guys, they like attitude is snappish, you know, had little tantrums and shit, and you trying to figure out, man, is this nigga on his period? Bitch niggas have periods. You know, like, one thing I will say about me, you know, and we all have our days where, you know, you just kind of have an attitude that day. But me, I'm quiet. You know, I'm just not saying much. I'm not, you know, snapping at people and shit like that or getting like attitudes and shit, because that's what bitch niggas do. It's like they have a period. You know, some of them come more than once a month. What I've noticed from a few guys. Number 6, they never admit when they wrong. You're not gonna get it. He can dog you out. Dog your ass out. And when you call him and ask him about it, that's why I put in my breakup manual, shout out to the breakup manual, I put in there that closure is a myth. You can't expect closure from somebody because they might not be at that point in their life where they can give you closure. They just not at that point in their life. You know, some people, some dudes, you know, I know some dudes, they turn around and apologize, you know, years from, you know, they'll dog you at 20 and won't apologize till 45. Some dudes will go their whole life not apologizing because they'll never admit when they wrong. They not gonna do it. They could have dogged you out, wrecked 2 of your cars, stayed at your house rent free for 2 years and took all kind of money from you. But they not gonna say, you know what, I did you bad and I was wrong. They not gonna do that. That's a true characteristic of what a bitch nigga do. He's never wrong. Number 7, he compares you to other women. I've seen some girls that need work. I'm not gonna lie, we've all seen them. But if you dating a girl and she need work, make suggestions. Don't compare her. Why you can't be like her? Why you can't be like her? Well, you see how she do this. Well, you see how she do that. Or why you can't do like she do? Or why you can't do like she do? Man, look here, man. Why don't you go get that motherfucker? That's what you do. Don't get to compare, like you just don't get to compare nobody to you know, compare no woman to other women, man. That's like the number one way to downgrade a woman, but that's what bitch niggas do. They gonna compare you to other women just to, you know, a mind game type situation. Then got you making all these changes, and you know, you make all these changes for this bitch nigga, and then he move around on you for a chick that ain't even half of the changes you made. Yeah, that's the honest to goodness truth. Number 8, they embellish and lie their ass off for instant attraction. They coerce the truth pretty much. Like I know a girl, she told me she was talking to a guy. He told her he had a Maserati and he had this big house in the neighborhood. So I was like, "Have you been in his house?" She said, "Yeah, but he wasn't in that house." I said, "Okay." He wasn't in the house at all. I was like, "Oh, well, where was his Maserati?" Well, I've never seen it. Let me tell y'all something about a grown man in a Maserati, and I'm just finna keep it 100 with you. If I was driving a Maserati, I would park that bitch in the pulpit on Sunday morning and play dumb like I thought I could park there. I'd be like, "Oh, I can't park my Maserati right here. Oh, my bad. Let me move my car. I'm sorry." Ain't no dude running around here in a Maserati and don't nobody know. I would stunt the hell out of my Maserati. I would park that thing everywhere. I would park it on top of shit if I could. Matter of fact, I ain't even getting dressed in a Maserati. Y'all, shout out to if I ever have a Maserati, I'm going to just wear a robe. I'm not getting dressed. Like, why do I need to get dressed? I drive a Maserati. I'm going to have a robe on with a Maserati key hanging out the little robe on the pocket. You know, I was thinking the other day, too, why do robes have pockets? That's either here nor there, though. But I was thinking, why does this robe have a pocket? I'm not, you know, I don't know. But maybe that's what it's for. For rich people, they don't have to get dressed. But just know, you know, they'll work that lie in order to gain that instant attraction from a female. You know, that, you know, it's kind of like coercing, you know, what the truth is in order to lure them in. But pretty much it's a lie. Number 9, they prey on the weak and downplay others for the sake of personal gain. Bitch niggas, they talk bad about everybody. They downplay everybody, man. Like, I ain't gonna say no names, but I was told that a guy, cause like I said, I don't air out my beef, but I was told that somebody asked this dude, "Hey man, you know this dude, I heard he got a show. You know, Lewis, he got a show, blah blah blah," and he downplayed my show. This boy downplayed it hard. Man, he on there cussing. He can't never get on TV, you know, cussing like that. Man, I watched this show, man. He ain't really doing nothing. He this and he that and he blah 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 blah. So I run into the dude. You know, I don't even see this dude. Like I don't even talk to him or see him. I run into him, Man, I heard about your show, man. Shout out to your show, man. Your show, man, you know, I checked it out a couple times, man. It's a really good show, man. Man, I'm gonna start tuning in, man. I know a couple chicks told me about it, man. So I started looking at it. I didn't even know you was doing the show. Bro, them same chicks told me you said my show ain't shit. But you know, I don't beef for nobody. I just dabbed him up and kept it moving. But he tried to downplay me for the sake of bringing himself up because he was talking to the girl at the time. I don't fool with her like that. But he felt the need to downplay me in order to raise himself. Now here's what I do know: people like that, he do that with everybody. Trust, it's not a I hate Lewis thing. He do that with everybody. You bring up a dude, oh yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he got that Benz. Yeah, his mama probably bought that. You know, why you hate, dog? Why you can't just say, man, that's good, he got a Benz? But they prey on the weak. Find a weak-minded chick and they downplay everybody else to make him look like the man. Number 10. He's that guy that needs attention. He's that guy in the club. Here's what I don't do. Like, if you ever look at me at pictures in the club, I might be lit. I might be sitting down with a glass in my hand. But you are not going to catch me holding up a bottle with somebody else's name on there. It's that guy in the club standing up on shit, holding up a bottle, pouring shots in chicks' mouth. You know, all that begging for attention shit. They do whatever they can to get attention. Because that's what bitch niggas do. They need the attention. They thrive off the attention. Now keep in mind, until attention pays you, I ain't got to have it. Honestly. But bitch niggas, they're pretty much that guy in the club popping bottles, acting like they stunting, doing it big. I know a guy, and I mean really we used to be really cool, but you know we not cool anymore. And he actually moved to Phoenix. But every time I see this dude, you know, he posts pictures on Facebook. He always standing up on something, holding up a bottle. Every time, it never fails. Crazy part is this Negro holding up empty bottles. I'm like, dog, it ain't even no Ciroc in that bottle. Why are you holding that shit up, bro? You just look trifling at this point. But he's done that. I've been knowing him since high school. He's just always been that guy. But he's like the epitome of what a bitch nigga is. So that's your 10 characteristics of a bitch nigga. Hopefully that works out for you. Those are characteristics I came up with. If I forgot any, feel free to leave comments under me, side of me. I don't wherever you see this video at. If I forgot any characteristics, I'm sorry. I don't date guys. So that's the best I could do with the information that I gathered. But that's pretty much all I really noticed and jotted down. So I'm sure the ladies are about to leave like 100 comments on what I forgot. But as far as me and, you know, when I'm concerned, your comments probably gonna have something to do with one of these 10 I put on here. So I appreciate everybody. That's my time. Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. I want to give another shout out to New York. They gave me a warm welcome even though it's cold as hell. It's cold out here for real. But I appreciate everybody's time. Y'all have a good day.